And when it comes to integrity, if you're a legislator, this is where it should start, so we can model for our children what integrity is. You made a promise, we fulfilled our part of it, now you owe it to all of us, and especially the children, to fulfill that.
The biggest message is to maintain our funding. Don't mess with our pensions, because we've done a lot to make sure that Maryland schools are one of the best in the country.
In fact, they have said they've cut reading recovery from the budget. Our program's been in operation 18 years, and they don't want to just take a pinch from it. They want to totally wipe us out.
Children are our future, and if we don't get them when they're young, when they are most susceptible to learning, really enthusiastic about learning, then it's lost after a while.
I want to have the best teachers in the state, and I want them to not be the bottom quartile. I want them to be paid sufficiently so that we can get quality teachers, and I want them to continue to pursue, benefits that would attract those type of teachers.
I don't want my teachers to lose their jobs, and I want them to educate me the way that I deserve to be educated.
It's so comforting to know that you're not alone. I sit in my classroom with 30 kids, and I don't know that I'm supported by others in the nation. It's so great to come here and have all these people be on my side.
I'm out here to support my fellow teachers and other union members. Got to fight for our rights and get our message through to the Assembly, to the Senate, to the government.
I think it really speaks a lot of volumes to the government. I mean, they really need to see that it's not just one union involved, that you have all of these people coming together for a really good cause, for pensions, I have young teachers who are phenomenal, who've been teaching for 4 years, who now won't get vested instead of 5 until 10. I mean, that's a really big deal. We may lose some of these really good teachers.
There's like thousands of people here, and it's just crazy. I've never seen it like this before.
Well, I know my county PG alone had 2,300 people that came on 52 buses. So that's one county.
I think there's a lot of people here. And a lot of people here to keep a promise.
Our students are our word that we don't want overcrowded classrooms. We want to ensure that teachers are taken care of in retirement.
We were there for our kids all day today, but we want the state to keep their promise to all the federal employees and all the state employees to fully fund our pensions.
MSEA represents 71,000 educators in Maryland who teach and nurture our children every day.
And we're going to urge every elected official to recognize the humanity behind the cuts they are considering. I think our elected officials have heard us loud and clear tonight. Don't you? Woo!
A year from now, I'll be looking for a job, so I can keep the promise that I made to myself of making a difference. I can't wait to keep that promise. I only hope that in the meantime, our elected officials will keep their promise too.
Simply put, your proposals are inadequate and inequitable. We also believe that our forefathers believed this was a real investment in our future. It's not a line item expenditure on our kids. So keep your promise to our kids.
We expect our elected officials to provide an environment in which we can successfully carry out our mission and our promise to educate. So we're here to say it in a language that everybody here can easily understand. Keep the promise. Keep the promise.
We will make sure that the greatest institution that our nation has ever created, public education, is maintained. And those who provide for it, our teachers, those who keep the spaces around our children secure, our public workers, have integrity and security, that their retirement is protected. Well-paid teachers, small class size, adequate technology, summer enrichment programs, retirement for those who take care of them. That is the promise we made. Let us make sure that we remain one Maryland on behalf of our babies. One Maryland, keep the promise. One Maryland, keep the promise. One Maryland, keep the promise. One Maryland, keep the promise.